Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is your boy Dina Hype coming back to you guys with a brand new video, and I hope you guys are having a great day so far. And today's video you guys are going to be seeing is we're going to be covering some PlayStation 5 information. Now, if you guys do not know anything at all about the PlayStation 5 news that have been going on recently, basically, Sony themselves have actually said that they're not going to be appearing at E3 2019, which basically started up a whole speculation of, is the PlayStation 5 being worked on this year? Maybe they're going to do their whole own release thing instead of going to E3 and announcing it. Maybe they'll do their whole own big announcement. And there was also the banner put into the PlayStation 5 or put into the PlayStation 4 back around the Christmas time. So there's all this talk going on, and I actually have a playlist of a couple of videos that I have already done on the channel. I will put a link to the playlist down in the description, so if you guys want to read or watch all the videos by yourself and kind of catch up on what we're at going on. But basically, the article that we're actually going to be reading today is basically just says, when is PlayStation 5 coming out, the release date, rumors, and everything we know so far. And we're going to be covering all that information in today's video. So please remember, if you guys are brand new to the channel, before we go any further, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you guys are always notified. And remember to hit that notification bell so you guys will always be notified when I post new to the channel. And remember, if you guys go on to enjoy the video, do not forget to hit that like button. It's always much appreciated if you do so. And without further ado, let's get straight into it. Now, if you guys want to go ahead and head down into the description and click the link under the title info, you guys can go ahead and read the article by yourself, or if you guys want to read along with me, it's up to you guys. But moving on here, it says, back in March of 2018, Sony confirmed that the PlayStation 4 was entering the end of its life cycle, prompting fans of the console to start pondering over the possible release of the PS5. Sony have remained secretive about the next major console to be released by the Japanese company, refusing to be drawn on release date or hardware specifications this early into the PlayStation 5's development cycle. Of course, this hasn't stopped fans and analysts theorizing about the upcoming console, so here's everything that we know so far about the PlayStation 5. First up, a release date. Sony have yet to announce when gamers will get their hands on the PlayStation 5. And unfortunately for fans, analysts can't agree on a likely release date either. In May 2018, Sony Interactive CEO John Codera told the Wall Street Journal that the PS5 wouldn't be appearing on shelves until at least 2021. With the Sony CEO Kenshiro Yoshida, I'm sorry if I butchered that name, says that he was predicting a dip in profits into the lead of 2021 that would likely come before the PlayStation 5's release. While Ace Economic Research Institute in Japan claimed that the PS5 would release in time for Christmas 2019, the video games analyst Michael Pachter and Katuko's, sorry if I'm butchering that name, man, says that Jason Schreier are both the opinion of that 2020 is the most likely year for a PS5 release, with Schreier writing, there is information about the PlayStation floating around at both first and third party companies, but it's far more limited than it would be if the console's release was imminent. With Sony deciding not to host a PlayStation conference at E3 2019, fans will have to wait until Sony's PSX event slated for the summer for more information on a possible release date. Now for the hardware. While the PS4 Pro gives fans a taste of what 4K gaming could be, it's widely expected that the ability to play games in native 4K will be a basic requirement of the PlayStation 5. Reports suggest that developers may already have received developers' kits from Sony, which would line up with CD Projekt Red's claim that Cyberpunk 2077 was being developed for both current and next generation consoles. The PlayStation 5 will likely follow the footsteps of the PS4 by utilizing PC components to improve performance. Whether the console will have a hard disk drive remains to be seen. The Sony's decision to allow external hard drives to be used with the PS4 alongside the launch of their game streaming service PlayStation Now, leading some to believe that players will be expected to stream their titles rather than own them. Next up, will the PlayStation 5 be backwards compatible? With Sony yet to announce the console, there's no way of knowing for sure whether you'll be able to play games from older consoles on the PS5. But as reported by TechSpot, Sony recently filed a patent in Japan that suggests that the PS5 could let you play titles from any of the Sony's previous consoles, including the original PlayStation. The patent is for a system called processor ID spoofing, and would essentially see the hardware in the PlayStation 5 interact with older games in the same way the old hardware would have, essentially tricking the game into thinking it's being played on its native console. While Sony have protected or patented the technology, it doesn't guarantee that they will ever use it in a console. But with work on the PS5 well underway, it's possible that they have secured the patent ahead of worldwide announcement. Next up, what games will be released on the PS5? Neither Sony nor any developers have officially revealed any titles that we can expect to see at the launch of the PlayStation 5, though as mentioned above, CD Projekt Red did mention that they are developing Cyberpunk 2077 for current and next generation consoles, with rumors suggesting that development kits are already out in the wild. It's likely that games such as The Last of Us 2 will be released on both the PS4 and the PS5. Job listings at Infinity Ward, who will be releasing a Call of Duty in 2019, stated that they are working on a truly next-gen console or a next-gen title, so the Call of Duty will potentially play on both PS4 and PS5. On the Reddit post, it says here, PS5 experience returning. Most developers already have developer kits for PlayStation 5. Spoiler, it's a monster. Sony prepping hard for the PS5, and one of the reasons for no E3 next year because they blew all their load this year and got nothing new to show next year. They want to show us new stuff at PSX. To round it off, it says it seems that gamers will have to wait until the summer, the earliest, before we receive any official announcement or confirmation from Sony about the PS5, but to keep updated with the video games and PS5. Now, other than that, that is a lot of information. Now that we're done reading and what I have to say about this, I would say they're right about 2021. I would say probably 2020, maybe a release date could come out. But when it comes to actually like getting all the hardware and everything in the game, I do agree that there's going to be able to allow us to play games that are like from the PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 2, maybe in the very first PlayStation console, bring them to the PlayStation 5. Maybe you can play games from the PS4 and bring them to the PlayStation 5, because they're games from the PlayStation 2 that I loved playing. If I could go and get those games and put them onto the PlayStation 5, I would never get off the console. Like, I would be on the PlayStation 2 every single day. I'm not even kidding. There are some games that I would love to just sit down and play from the PlayStation 2. But when it comes to actually games that they're trying to prepare for it whenever the PlayStation 5 console comes out, I would say Call of Duty. As we know, PlayStation is the primary console for Activision whenever it comes to Call of Duty's coming out. So I would think that they're probably going to wait for the PlayStation 5 to come out. Then this 2019 Call of Duty is going to do everything they can to be the best game they possibly can to come out as a next-gen type thing. But we already saw what happened whenever Call of Duty and Activision tried to go up and away. They brought us Infinite Warfare, and it was completely terrible. I would think maybe they're trying to work on GTA 6. I would hope we have videos on those on my channel. I would hope maybe they're trying to work on GTA 6 and bring that as a next-gen type of game with a next-gen console. But other than that, that is kind of all the information. I don't really know what else they could possibly be working on. This is kind of all the information that we have so far. Do remember, if you guys did enjoy anything about this video or anything about the information, whether it was the information, the gameplay, the commentary, anything at all that you guys enjoyed, do remember to hit that like button. It's always much appreciated if you do so. And also remember, if you guys are brand new to the channel and would like to subscribe, feel free to do so by hitting the subscribe button and turning on that notification bell so you guys are always notified when I post a video to the channel. Remember, if you guys want to go ahead and follow me on any of my social medias, they're all down in the description. So if you guys want to follow me on any of my social medias, everything is down there. And if you guys want to check out my sponsors, links to everything is in the description, as well as codes to get stuff and discounts at the website. So if you guys want to get yourself some cool stuff, feel free to do so. And also remember, if you guys want to go ahead and check out my merchandise, you guys can do so by clicking the link in the description under the title merchandise. You guys can go ahead and rep the brand. It's up to you guys. It's not required for you guys to purchase anything. It's just there if you guys want to rep the brand. So if you guys would like to do so, click the link in the description. But without further ado, guys, it's been the boy D and Hype. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Peace!